Yeah. All right. So look, I've been doing a lot of soul searching and thinking about all the videos I've made here, about all the statements I've made here of people just not getting back, to either show their concern or to show if or to ask me questions about these postings, which some of them were a little bit out there because of the anger that I felt um, in not being treated and ignored, and not trusting the people on here, right? So there's a factor here. The factor that my message is not getting across to people. I did talk about this system, this code system that I wanted to do, that I was thinking about doing. It may sound ridiculous, but it is a code system based upon the fact that if you're going to listen to my show, I would say the code, and then you would message me, okay? So you would message me with the code, and the code could be said in the beginning of the show. It could be in the middle of the fucking show, or it could be toward the end of the fucking show. And as long as I make the code announcement, you people would message me and say the code of the day. I thought about this very carefully, and I don't agree with it, not because of anything else. I just think it's stupid that a guy like me, who has all this talent and all this fucking show going for him, that I have to fucking come up with a system. Really? I have to come up with a system because I don't trust the people on my page. I'm talking about my friends list. I don't trust these people. I only have 8 people. And to get friends on here, it's like pulling teeth. People are scumbags. They're not interested in my show. They're not interested in me. They're not interested in anything. The only person that they're interested in is themselves. The only people they care about is themselves. Because they're selfish, self-absorbed, and self-centered. And they have an attention span which is shit. In other words, people on social media, or unsocial media as I call it, are shitbags. They're not the type of people that you can rely on. This is not reliable. This is electronic fucking TV screen. If these people were to see my face in person, and I told them, look, man, I'm talking to all of you. I want you to fucking pay attention to me. I want you to fucking pay attention to my show. I bet they might. Or they would. But no, because we're behind a TV screen, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They can say whatever the fuck they want. And that's not reliable. That's not trustworthy. That's stab in the back. That's saying that these people are more than two-faced. They're 4-face, 5-face, 6-face, 10-face, and 12-face. And I am not going to tolerate people being those faces to me. It's just not going to happen. So after careful thinking about this whole situation, about fucking people giving me the respect that I fucking deserve and acknowledging me and paying attention to me, I have decided okay, we'll start off with Amy. Amy can stay here. She has proved herself worthy. She could stay here. Johnny Gabriola, great guy, great musician from New York City, Lower East Side. He could stay here. There's a Cheryl Plummer. I'm going to ask her to please transfer to the Crazy Joe Show administrative page. That's the page where I'm posing with Andrew Dice Clay, the famous comedian. So I'm gonna text her in a little bit and ask her to move herself. That I'm gonna remove her from this page, the Crazy Joe Show, the Joe Martin page, which is not my main administrative page. It is a personal page. So I'm gonna ask her to get off of my personal page and transfer over to the other thing, because every time I post up on the Crazy Joe Show, which is my main administrative page, she's there to respond. There's a new girl here named, we're not even going to count her in. Okay, so we're just going to dismiss her. Megan McCurley, we're going to dismiss her off the Joe Martin page. Melissa Gilbreth, I believe she's from Texas. We're going to dismiss her off the Joe Martin page. Regina Smith, we're going to dismiss her off the Joe Martin page. There's a new one here. She's going to be totally dismissed. So she doesn't count because she hasn't put any time in here, so she's going to be totally dismissed. Sid Barrett is going to be I think we'll keep him around here on the Joe Martin page. Sid is a pretty interesting guy. And I have to admit, I do like him. So, only a few people. 2 people are going to be totally dismissed. And the rest of them are going to be dismissed off this page. So, we're not blocking anyone. What we're doing is only this much is still going to be on the Joe Martin page. I was very upset with one of the people the other day that decided to listen to my show for 30 minutes and then decide to do mow their lawn. I'm still very upset about that. I'm not saying who it is, but one of them will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till tonight. If I don't get any feedback from these people, then I'm going to text them, and I'm going to tell them that if they, first of all, I'm going to say, look, you know my website. If you're still interested, you know my show. What I'm saying is, okay, is I don't want any more friends on my page. None. I'm not going to get myself all agitated and mad like I have been the last couple days. I am not here to babysit people. I'm not here to fucking waste my fucking time with people, telling them, oh, you're going to hear my show. Are you going to hear my show? Are you going to acknowledge me? Are you going to pay attention to me? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? That is done. Out the door. And I'm not going to waste my time anymore. Okay? So this is done. No more friends on the Joe Martin page. No more. And after having that big hassle with that fucking cunt over there in Canada, you know, I realized that women are a real pain in the asses. They get so fucking offended by everything you talk about. They just don't have the balls that a man has. And I think as much as I like women, and most of my friends here were women, they are women of a certain kind of race and background. Very few of them are going to like me. Are going to, you know, they're not the kind of women that would accept my R-rated show. I might be wrong on that. I know the ones I mentioned before seem to accept me. But when one of them decided to mow their lawn instead of listening to my show, to me that's an insult. And they should know better, because they manage bands. Okay? They manage bands. So they understand the concept of promotion. If nobody, if the club owners rejected their band, which she told me the story about one club, but this is in another part of the country. Try, and I told her, try to get any band in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. I don't know how it is in Connecticut, but New York, New Jersey, it's like pulling teeth. Club owners want to see you beg. They want you to get on your fucking knees, and they want you to crawl on the fucking floor before they give you a fucking gig. I don't know what this has to do with the Crazy Joe show, but this is the best thing I could ever do. So I tried. I was talking about the code system, and I didn't even have to ask anybody out there. I knew that they weren't going to like it, because they were going to feel controlled by me. And women especially, they don't like to feel controlled by anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, okay, that's not going to work. I think we have to, we're going to wait for a reaction from the friend group here. So basically, the ones that I'm going to cut out, they're going to have to find their way if they're going to be mad at me, or they're going to not like what I said, but they can't be friends here. I don't want any friends. It's not just them. I'm not singling them out. This is something that I thought about, and because it's not working. This friend bullshit, there's no such thing as friends, especially people that don't know you. How the fuck are you going to be friends with people who don't fucking know you, who've never fucking met you? I understand the concept of face crap. It is a I call it an unsocial media platform. But as you could see, I make videos, and because other people, what, they have a life? Well, I got a life too. You know what my life is? Promoting my fucking show. Now, if people were more responsive to me, let's say they work during the day, they got a job, they got things to do. If they fucking respond to me at night and say, oh, Joe, I got your video, it's pretty cool, you know, blah. These people are useless. You can't depend on them. They want to ignore me. It doesn't matter if they have a job or they don't have a job, or well, it matters if they have a job, because if they have a job, they're not gonna pay attention to me. But at some point during the day, they should pay attention to me. They should fucking acknowledge me, but they don't. I wash my hands with the Joe Martin page. That's it. I'm done. So let's see what kind of reaction we get from these people tonight. Because if I don't get a reaction by a certain time, matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna write to them right now. I got nothing better to do. I'm gonna write to them right now, and saying that I'm getting rid of most. I'm getting rid of most of the people on here, and that I don't want no more friends. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with the Joe Martin page.